Hey Monster Gardeners, we're here today to talk about a very important subject. That is, how can we quiet down our inline fans? There are a number of suggestions we have for you to help with this problem. Obviously some fans run a lot louder than others. We chose a Vortex fan for this one. So one of the easiest things that you can do to quiet your fan is to put it in a box. So we're going to show you, just using a very simple cardboard box, this principle in action. So as you can hear, the fan is caught up to full speed now. We're going to go ahead and put it in the box, and you will hear the audible difference between a fan just running on its own and a fan running inside of the box. And this is just a cardboard box, not even insulated. Do you hear the difference? I don't have to yell anymore, and you can actually hear me speak. That's just inside of a cardboard box here. The principle behind that being that there's an air gap, and because there is something to dampen the sound in between the fan and the outside air, the ambient air. And that's just using a cardboard box. Imagine if you were to actually build a wooden box and insulate it, how much better that would be. Tip number 2, get yourself a Speedster speed controller. It doesn't have to be this particular brand, this just happens to be the one that we stand by and sell on monstergardens.com. Let's say you're trying to move 600 cubic feet a minute. Instead of a 6-inch fan, go with an 8-inch fan. And what you can do is plug it into a Speedster and underclock your fan so you can control its speed. This greatly reduces the overall noise of the fan. Very simple to operate. The fan goes into the Speedster gets plugged into the power outlet, and then you can effectively dim the speed of your fan. So that's the Speedster running on its very lowest setting. That's medium. And then full power. So you can hear that at full power it's considerably louder than when you dim it down to medium. You see the reduction in noise there? It's pretty great. Another tip that is often overlooked by people is insulated ducting. Insulated ducting makes a huge difference in the amount of sound that's traveling down there. Not only does the ducting stay cooler because it's insulated, which is an added bonus, but it also runs a lot quieter. Thermoflow insulated ducting, which is what we recommend, and again, you'll get the added benefit of having cooler ducting as well as quieter ducting. So what else can we do to quiet down our fans? Well, how about neoprene duct clamps? Inexpensive, easy to use. They come 2 to a pack, at least this particular brand, just like your favorite style aluminum clamps do, or steel hose clamps. They have a layer of neoprene on the inside, which helps to dampen any vibration that you might have in between that joint. So whether you're connecting it to a filter, or better yet even, a duct silencer, or if you're connecting it to your insulated ducting, this is going to help to absorb a lot of those vibrations. So super easy to use, airtight, no need for foil tape when you use one of these, and it has the added bonus of eliminating all those vibrations. Now how else might we silence our inline fans? You can use a duct silencer. How simple is that? Matter of fact, if you put one of these between your carbon filter and your fan, you will notice a significant reduction in sound. So you can see these are super easy to use, very lightweight, looks kind of like a muffler on a car, and does a very similar thing. You can see on the inside here there's egg foam. That's what's going to be doing all the noise reduction for you. And now we'll hear the fan with the duct silencer on there. So let's go ahead and hook that up and see how it sounds. So there we have our fan running without a duct silencer on it. Let's see what it sounds like with it. That is significantly quieter. Now imagine that on this end, on your intake side, that you had some insulated ducting on there. Imagine how much quieter that would be. And if you put it in a box on top of that, I mean, you'd have the trifecta going through. You'd have one of the quietest fans around. Don't forget about double layering the Panda paper in there. If you put a layer of insulation and another layer on top, that's also going to decrease the amount of sound that's coming out of the room. If you folks have any other questions or comments, please give us a call. And you can always hit us up at monstergardens.com. Have a great day.